Hey guys, how's it going? I'm XYZCruncher and today I'm going to be talking about the possible future of the Animal Crossing franchise on the inaugural episode of Random Ramblings. That's right, it's finally fucking out. I mean, I only announced that it was going to be out 2 days ago, but enough of that, let's get straight into it. I'm also going to be comparing and contrasting Wild World and New Leaf, and just for reference's sake, and I'm just going to use them as kind of like foundations for what the series could build on, because these two games I thought they did what they did very, very well, as well as the other two entries in the franchise, but I don't own them, so I can't really show them on the video. But anyway, getting into possible main gameplay things for the franchise, that's very up in the air, because the thing with a series like Animal Crossing, it's very broad, it's very just kind of out there. You don't know what to expect with it. And with New Leaf, it came completely out of left field that you get to be the mayor of the town or playing this goddamn game. Like, Jesus, it's like, I don't think anyone would have predicted that, because Tortimer was the mayor of the town for so long. And it was just a great addition. There were loads of features added since City Folk, or Let's Go to the City if you live in Europe, and Wild World, when New Leaf came around, like a lot of smaller touches and stuff. It made the game quite a lot better. Like, it's just in general, graphically, you know, musically, for some people I preferred Wild World soundtrack, but that's just me, that's neither here nor there. You're allowed to have your own opinion on that. But New Leaf did do a lot of things really good. It added a lot of new features, the small ones and then obviously the big ones, you know, like being able to instate laws or ordinances, as they call them in the games. Add public works projects that made your town look a lot better. And just other general, like, just great stuff. What the news entry in the franchise could do, Animal Crossing for the Switch, just a lot of people are just kind of coining the phrase now. It hasn't been announced yet. I hope it does come out very soon, but I don't want them to rush it. I just want them to take their time on it, make it a great polished game. But I think they should maybe add a few more, you know, fish, bugs, fossils and all of that, just to make, you know, the whole museum and selling process like a little more expanded. Because in New Leaf they did add a lot more, but it still felt like there could have been more, but it was on a handheld, quite a limited system. There surprisingly wasn't an Animal Crossing for the Wii U, but it wasn't a very successful console, so we'll just leave that there. But Animal Crossing for the Switch, it's on a great new gen console, new piece of hardware. There's the possibilities are fucking endless. I think maybe they should build on what New Leaf did and maybe add a job system, although I'm not 100% on that, because that could go very, very wrong if they don't implement it right. Because the job system is just something that it's more of an RPG thing, or something that you'd find in more so in maybe like The Sims or Harvest Moon or something. Not Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing is very laid back. It's a very stripped down, like, life simulator game, but still has a lot of depth to it. Maybe they could just keep the mayor thing. I mean, even if they did introduce like a job system, I don't know what they do, like maybe working for Tom Nook, or working at like the town hall, letting people in and out of the thing. I don't know. You know, taking villager requests. I don't know. It's very out there as to what they could actually do. Yeah. Graphically, obviously, and musically, we already know Animal Crossing for the Switch is going to blow them all out of the water. All of the past entries are just not going to be able to hold a candle to it. I'd say they should keep the the art style that they did in New Leaf, but just refine it a lot more, make it a lot more pleasing to the eye. Not that this game wasn't doing it right to begin with. It looked very good. It actually changed the art style a little bit, if you've noticed, from past entries. So they'd kind of be stupid to change it again unless they did something really drastic, but I doubt they will. Obviously, as with every entry, they're gonna add more villagers, you know, more things, but more flowers, all of that. But as for big additions, I'm kind of stumped. They could add more shops. I'm not entirely sure what they could actually do, because New Leaf just went so far with everything and hired the bar so much. It's like they could, I don't know, the most they could do is just maybe refine it and make the game a little more challenging, because New Leaf was a lot more easier than something like Wild World or the original, or Let's Go to the City. This game, it's one of my favourites. Like, it's probably in my top 10 favourite games of all time. I love this game, but New Leaf did do a lot of things better. But one of the things it didn't do as well was the difficulty of the game. But it's not meant to be a difficult game. It's not an RPG, it's not a platformer, it's not anything like that. So it's not meant to be all that challenging. But that being said, there's a part of me that couldn't help feeling that they kind of stripped everything back and made it a little too easy to earn money, with the beautiful town ordinance getting the perfect town status, or having a town that actually looks really good, which was challenging in the past games. It just became a little too easy. I'm just gonna be straight up with it. It just became a little too easy, and you didn't feel very accomplished. And while I never managed to do that in Wild World, because I was playing this when I was a little kid, I just didn't have the time or patience for it, because I was a little kid. I had other games to play and I had school to go to, which sucks. But I'm really stumped as to where the franchise can go now, because they could maybe like expand a little more on, you know, like the main street thing where they've got like the row of shops and everything. But yeah, I don't know. They could add more villages. Anyway, guys, this has been the inaugural episode of Random Ramblings. It's called this for a reason, because I'm stumbling over my words and just rambling. It's not a very heavily edited video for a good reason. And yeah, just leave what you thought of this video below in the comments. Feel free to like or dislike the video. Subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. And just let's get a discussion going in the comments for, if possible, just what you guys think could be added to the Animal Crossing franchise to make it a lot better in the future, because I'm not very sure as to what they could add, because as I've gone over, New Leaf did kind of perfect it. But yeah, this is me, XYZCruncher, signing out.